just passed Margarita and Mark. They were taking a rest, and I said, oh, my stomach is upset for some reason this morning. And her stomach is upset too. That's one reason why they were resting. And we were just speculating, maybe it's because we're so excited about we are within striking distance of coming into Kennedy Meadows, which is the end of a huge section of the PCT. And I'm kind of more excited about it than from when I started, because when you start at the terminus, you just have no idea what you're getting into. And I look back on my initial video and I'm going, what will I see? What will I do? Who will I meet? You know, it's the great unknown. And so much has happened between here and there. So many wonderful memories and views and introspect and outerspect. But now we're coming to the end of part one, or I consider it part one. The trail is actually broken up into letter sections. I haven't really been paying attention to that part, but this is the end of the desert and the beginning of the Sierras. I just hope there's some people to clap me in. Those darn bugs. Boy, so emotional today. I've been stopping and looking and listening to the river, and it so takes me back to when I lived in Ketchum, Idaho. And a bunch of us, we used to get those big old truck tires and go to the gas station, get them all filled up with air, and go float the river for hours. I think it was called Silver Creek, just south of Bellevue. We'd take we'd put a bunch of cars at one end and leave cars at the other, so then when we got to the end of the float, we could all just pile into the cars and go up to our other ones. But oh, that was so much fun. Of course, we had to have an inner tube for the ice chest. My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a last name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. If you ask me, I will say that Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. Jingles to hike the Pacific Crest Trail on. Okay, I can't believe I did it. I passed the turnoff. I was expecting a paved road, or maybe I missed a sign or something, I don't know. So I'm having to go back 4/10 of a mile because I kept saying, God, this is the longest 2/10 of a mile. So I've actually gone over, I've gone 6/10 of a mile over from when that point. And of course it was all way uphill. So I'm headed back down to see if I can find this junction. Maybe it was that dirt road. I don't know. I'll go find out. Ninja Turtle. She got me all straightened out here. If I go back to that other dirt trail, it's another 3-mile hike into the Grumpy Bears and one of the outfitters. But if I keep going back this way, the way I've already gone, another 1.5 miles, then it's just a short distance into Tom's Place and Kennedy Meadows General Store. And then I can get a shuttle from there to the Grumpy Bears restaurant. So I'm opting to get the 1.6 miles over the 3 miles because I am hungry. I'm really hungry. So now I'm going back over the 0.4 mile, that I just came back down. Oh no, there's a fire. Oy. I hope that they catch it in time. And it's official. Into Candy Meadows. Come the hikers, one by one. And here is the famous Candy Meadows General Store. And there is Two Foot Adventures. Okay, so came up to Candy Meadows, got clapped in, and everybody knew my name. They were all yelling for Lion. And so I did a little twirl in the dance and a curtsy or a bow and came on in. Then I went and got something to eat, and now I'm setting up my tent, and then I'm gonna go get some resupply boxes. Oh, feels good to be here.
No, I actually go to like a massage place.
Pressure's on.
They should. Yeah.
So here we are at the Candy Meadows General Store. I've got my tent set up, took a shower, working on my movie night tonight. Hacky sack. Okay, so I'm still hanging out in Candy Meadows, and just one more day, then I'll be taking off tomorrow because I'm going to be meeting up with my daughter in Lone Pine. But I'm going to play a little bit of Yahtzee. I have here Kristen and Mark. He's from North Carolina and she's from
Germany.
Where in Germany?
It's a small village right in the center.
There we go. Okay, you got 10 seconds to say something.
All right.
Hi.
This has been the most wonderful experience of my life.
Yeah, I agree.
We've been all leapfrogging along the way for the last, well, off and on for a month or so.
Yeah.
So they're getting ready to go back to North Carolina and do some visiting family while I hike on. But it's been so wonderful meeting you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. I agree with you too.
Here is my bear can that carries all food and scented items through the Sierras. Well, getting ready to leave Candy Meadows. Head on back to the trail. Just gonna do a few miles today. So headed out, gonna be doing 3 to 5 miles today, I guess, and then got a big climb tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get it all done one day, but I'll be going up to from 6,000 to almost 11,000. So that's a big climb. So thank you, Candy Meadows. It was great. I think I gained 5 pounds when I was here, but now headed out. Okay, back on the trail. There's a little fire going on up over there, and another little one someplace else. They were started by lightning last week, but look, here we go. Getting ready to go across this lowland before I climb the big mountain. I don't know what the name of it is yet. I'll have to look and see. Away we go. I've just about got the campground to myself tonight, but it's a beautiful campground. Lots of tables, shade, beautiful. You can hear the river. It's gonna sound really nice tonight. I'm gonna sleep good. It's back to be back on the trail. Full show. Well, there she is, all packed up with that dang bear can. Jeez. I kind of wish they made shorter, wider bear cans. A lot of people, including myself, was hoping that it would fit into the pack sideways, but it's just big enough where it doesn't, just pretty much the width of that lid. So I don't have it completely filled with food. Go figure. So I put other things in there to take up so that room isn't wasted. And still, man, I'm just like pushing to get everything in that pack. It's a 48, but that's okay. I got it all in there. I carried it just for a short period yesterday, just for 3 miles, just to get out of town and get back on the trail. But man, my foot hurt today. I wonder. I re-tied my shoe. Okay, so I was able to go to Two Foot Adventures Outfitters, and I was able to replace my water filter, my Be Free. It was okay, but I couldn't filter water in my tent because it had pinholes in it, and so they would be spraying. If it was hot, it felt good, but I just didn't want to get everything all wet. And then I got some bigger shoes. I'm a little bit worried. I wonder if I got them too big. I got them, I think, a size and a half up to get that nice width, but we'll see. I kept my old ones just in case, and so it's like too small, too big. I don't know. You know, my toes are already jacked up, so I could just wear the smaller shoes for my toes to finish whatever they're gonna do. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so getting ready to head out a little later than I expected, but just getting back into it after having 3 days of sitting there waiting, wondering, doing nothing. So now back on the trail.